Good morning, I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 9:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And the Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. Now for the news in details. Jamaica's Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett is predicting that the new COVID-19 testing requirements for people traveling to Canada and the United Kingdom will have negative repercussions for the winter tourist season in Jamaica and the region. Effective last Wednesday, people seeking to enter Canada have to show proof of a negative PCR test no more than 72 hours old. A similar rule takes effect this week in the United Kingdom. With those developments, and with the Caribbean being the most highly tourism-dependent region on Earth, Mr. Bartlett is worried another large source market, the United States, may also decide to implement new measures for arriving passengers after January 20, when the new administration takes over. Member of Parliament Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn has scoffed at a call by a church leader for Prime Minister Andrew Holness to rein her in with regards to her stance on abortion. In a statement Monday, Bishop Alvin Bailey, chairman of the Jamaica Cause and vice president of the Jamaica Association of Evangelicals, called for action from the Prime Minister regarding Mrs. Cuthbert-Flynn's public support of a conscience vote on abortion. However, in an interview with reporters on Monday, Mistress Cuthbert-Flynn, who is also Minister of State in the Ministry of Health and Wellness, said she was unclear what action the clergyman expects the Prime Minister to take, given she is a duly elected Member of Parliament. Mrs. Cuthbert-Flynn says she remains unbothered by such comments in her bid to have Jamaica's anti-abortion law changed. The MP reignited the debate on abortion in 2018 when she tabled a motion in the House of Representatives for the government to consider relaxing the abortion laws to ensure that women have access to safe abortions. Meanwhile, Cuba's Foreign Affairs Minister Bruno Rodriguez on Monday slammed the administration of U.S. President Donald Trump for political opportunism for placing the country back on a blacklist of state sponsors of terrorism. Earlier on Monday, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo announced the designation, undoing then-President Barack Obama's 2015 move to delist Cuba as a state sponsor of terrorism in a bid to improve ties. Trump has since reversed many of Obama's moves to normalize relations with the island nation, also ramping up sanctions against the Havana government. Analysts view the move as an attempt to hamper President-elect Joe Biden's efforts to reimpose some of the engagement started under Obama. In sports this morning, former 100-meter world record holder Asafo Powell wants to finish his career on a high by competing 100 sub-par 10 clock-ins and a podium finish at the Olympic Games in the summer. Powell currently sits on a record 97 sub-10 pars, and he is hoping to hit the magical mark before he retires. The Charlemont High School alumnus is the current world record holder over 100 meters with 9.09 seconds, set in 2010, but is yet to secure an individual Olympic medal which he craves. Powell, who celebrated his 38th birthday last November, has a 100-meter personal best of 9.72 seconds, established in 2008, and no one in the history of track and field, including his most illustrious countryman Usain Bolt, has dipped below the 10-second barrier more. Powell has 97 sub-10 times compared to Bolt's 52, and Powell wants to leave his mark before he calls it a day on the track. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 9:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. On behalf of the news and the production team, I am Tracy Spence. To have a good morning.